Welcome to the Poundcast. Today we have a great show with my friends Pierce Campion and
Will
Duncan. And these are some young bucks in the comedy world in LA that I met playing volleyball. We're going to learn a little bit about them. Right, Brent?
That's right.
And today's show is brought to you by Louisville Vegan Foods. LouisvilleVeganFoods.com is where you want to go. And if you use the code word Poundcast, you'll get 20% off anything you order. And there, they make Louisville Vegan Jerky, which is the best jerky on
the Poundcast.
Also, it's the best jerky on earth. Go to LouisvilleVeganFoods.com. Use the code word Poundcast. Get 20% off. It's bagged in the United States. It has a shelf life of 9 months. It is made in Louisville. We went to the factory. Get it at Whole Foods. Get it at Sprouts. Get it at your local spot. LouisvilleVeganFoods.com. What do you got, Brent?
Well, let's do some of the other things too. If you want to, so that's one way to support the show is you support the jerky.
What do you got?
Support. I like this new.
I'm hardcore, dude.
I like this hardcore intro here.
Hardcore.
You can go to patreon.com/poundcast if you want to check out bonus episodes of the Poundcast. They're extended episodes, so we do a half an hour to an hour or more with the guests, or when it's just us, and we do more riffs. And more,
today we had a whole extra 40 minutes, and that was some of the best stuff. When I was talking about that guy that I saw outside of yoga class, the announcer.
We won't even
that's
say
it.
That's
if you
all
want to listen, if you want to learn
do.
about what an announcer is, and I'm not talking about a guy at a sports place, you gotta go to the patreon.com/poundcast.
So you might want to check that out.
Check it out.
You can check out
support us there.
youtube.com/thepoundcast to see video of the episodes, and you can also connect with us on the Instagram and Twitter accounts, which are at the Poundcast. Now, I'd like to plug something here. I'm starting a new show with my sister. It's going to be a weekly live stream show. It's probably be about 45 minutes every week. It's going to be Monday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And the first episode is going to be February 20th. So it's going to be this coming Monday, the 20th February. And it's called The Chicken Coop. And you can watch it for free on YouTube. I guess it will be broadcasting from my channel, which is Brent Weinbach on YouTube. And yeah, check it out. My sister and me, and we're gonna do some chicken related stuff, but also stuff that's not chicken related, and joking around and doing different segments.
When is it?
What?
When does it come out?
The first episode is this Monday, February 20th at 6 p.m. Pacific time, and it's going to be weekly. And after 4 weeks, we're going to do members. You can join it as a member, and then you can get. We do the after show hangout, and we do some more riffs and stuff. Be a looser kind of energy for that too. So anyway, check us out. See what you like.
Check it out. Should we get on with the show?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Let's roll the clip.
Let's roll the clip.
Doug and Brent talking to each other. Doug and Brent, what will they talk about today? Doug and Brent are talking to some pimples. Doug and Brent will talk to their friends, and Doug and Brent talking on the Poundcast.
Okay, welcome to the Poundcast. I am mysteriously hidden behind that.
Me too.
Mike's there. You kind of see me there.
Yeah. And here I am.
I was wearing a hat earlier.
See?
We have Will Duncan.
Hello.
And Pierce Campion.
Hi.
Two names that end in an N. Is that how you guys got together?
Yeah, that's why we teamed up.
Yeah, we were in a group that was sorted by the end of the last name alphabetically.
Now, Pierce.
Mm-hmm.
No H in the Campion.
No H.
So close to your last name being Champion.
I know.
When I first thought I was like Pierce
close.
Champion. Oh, it's just Campion.
That's too
Yeah.
bad.
No, why not put the H in there. Just seal the deal.
I think they figured it would be too on the nose.
Mm-hmm.
But surely it meant champion at one point.
At some point, it must have.
And then the whole Ellis Island thing happened, and you lost the H
right
to fit in.
It's
yeah.
It's not a winner. It's a camper.
Yeah.
You know?
It's basically the person who sneaks in at the very last moment to kill the person who did win.
Yeah.
And then kind of sleeps in a tent.
Well, they were sleeping in a tent prior.
Oh yeah, they're always sleeping in a tent.
Yeah.
But they do killings in between sleeps.
Right. And then they steal the breath, which is that H.
Oh yeah.
That escapes, from the champion.
That's right. Also, before they do the kill, they go shh, and that H is a big part of that.
Big part of
Yeah.
the shh.
Yeah.
My name just means tan-skinned guardian,
No one asked you yet, so
but I felt the need to.
Wait, how do you which name first or last?
I actually don't know. I know William Duncan means that, but I don't know the
William
order.
Duncan means
Tan-skinned guardian.
together.
Yes.
So if your last name is just Duncan,
I think Duncan
means
is guardian.
Guardian.
Gardener, yeah.
William means tan-skinned.
I'm hoping to God it does. This is like a fact I learned about myself like 10 years ago, and then I've just been repeating it for years, and now I'm like, I should probably fact check myself on that.
no one ever describes what their first and last name mean as like a conjunction.
I would almost think that
Never
William
heard that before.
means
Really?
that you have some sort of desire to do something. You have a will, and I am will. I am the desire.
Yeah, and then Willie is like a guy who may or may not do something.
A silly guy.
Yeah.
Or he's a penis kind of guy.
Willie is probably
He's a penis. He's English. He's English and he's a penis.
Yeah.
He's a penis style guy.
Yeah.
I like judging the vibe of a name. No etymology, just Doug.
Yeah, the etymology doesn't matter. It's not like, unless your parents were like, I named him after, because he is a dark-skinned baby. I don't know.
Actually,
Why are these parents so
Wait, what?
surprised by
Do we
the
hear?
skin color?
Is somebody
of the
chiming
sorry,
in?
that's me. William actually means vehement protector.
Whoa.
Okay, so that
Duncan
was the
must be-
guardian that you were
That's
thinking.
guardian.
And then Duncan maybe means...
Please.
Tan.
Does it?
Let me check.
Well, I'm thinking you got dunked into the tanning,
Yeah.
cream. You got dunked in.
Yeah.
The can of cream, yeah. And they said dunk.
Oh, dunk. Oh, it's it's a can of tanning cream, or maybe it used to be dunk tan. It used to be dunk tan.
Yeah.
But it got kind of changed over the years to Duncan.
Dunk tank.
Dunk. It
Yeah.
started as dunk tank.
Yeah, early Scots had dunk tanks.
And then it became dunk tan, and then it became Duncan.
And my middle name's Stewart, so kind of do something with that, maybe.
You can work on a flight, serving drinks and so forth, maybe in some sort of way, or just being an assistant to some kind of affluent man
Rat.
or woman.
Little rat. Maybe like a rat, like you're a little rat.
But now say my whole name.
It means like brown-haired man is what I'm
What,
finding.
Duncan does?
Yeah,
Duncan?
Duncan.
That sucks.
Well, it's a misnomer.
That is a
So
misnomer.
brown hair, not brown skin.
I thought it was dark-skinned guardian, as you know. I was really convinced.
Well, maybe if the guy's bald, it's sort of like has dark hair because
Goes
he's
through.
tan. The skin is tan. I mean, if he's bald, then it's as if his hair is dark, but he doesn't have hair. Something like that.
What's up with the... I mean, not
I think
that...
it means bald-skinned warrior protector.
We can have it mean that. I think we should all... I was talking to Will today when we were late on the ride here about... I was just looking at his new haircut, his fancy new $10 haircut. I really do just want to peel the top of it off because it all looks like one piece that you can just sort of peel away.
Explain the haircut.
It is
Yeah.
a bad haircut. I've been wanting to do.
Huh.
I've been wanting to do something recently. I want my hair to look kind of crazy, But it's hard.
He
to,
did a really good, cool thing once where he shaved just the front part of his hair, but then he still had it kind of long like his now or yours, Doug.
At summer camp. It was my summer camp.
He kept
haircut.
saying it was train spotting mode.
I didn't say that. I never once.
Wait, what do you mean?
So I cut this part of my head. Like I shaved this part of my head, and then I just had this length hair over it. It was very weird. It was a haircut that I made
It
up.
was like a receding hairline, but you just did it yourself.
Yeah, but it was like buzzed, not completely bald. That was my summer look.
That's like your Peter
29.
Gabriel phase. 'Cause
Yeah.
he kind of had that at some point.
What's going on with Weinbach and Lussenhop?
Well, it's a classic name, Weinbach. It means stream of wine.
Was it really?
Yeah. In
Is it like
in
Bacchus? Like
I think there's. I think it's not to be confused with that, but I think there must be some correlation there. But Bacchus is
Yeah.
that's a
It's
Greek.
Roman.
That's a Greek
It's
god.
Roman.
Roman.
Greek.
But this is German, right?
Mhm.
So Bach is in German. It means stream.
Right, like
And
Johann Sebastian.
So Johann Sebastian,
Mhm.
and then yeah. So and then Brent in German, I think, means burnt.
Just
So
guy.
burnt stream of wine. So I'm imagining this stream of fire, kind of, or this.
Your whole name means fart altogether. It's
kind of a thing, yeah.
It's one
Well, I'm
big
thinking
fart.
Back to the Future more, when the tire after the car leaves and it leaves a trail of fire.
Right.
I'm thinking my name means Back to the Future
Fire trail.
1. Back to the Future 1.
Yeah.
And lesson hop means
Or Bach
just
to the Future.
grace on the basketball court.
That's right.
That's what your name conjures within me. You kind of dribbling and
Loosen hop sounds like a dance. Oh, let's do the loosen hop.
I don't know what it means, and
you don't.
I don't care.
Damn.
Yeah, it don't matter.
It might be something about a farm. These names, it's always about some kind of farm.
Oh, it's just whatever we were doing back when we came up
Yeah.
with names. Yeah.
But let's just, we'll get past the name thing now, and well, I'm kind of curious, what's up with you guys? Like, who are these two guys,
Mm-hmm.
How did we meet them? How did I meet them? And
I met one of them before.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys did that show together. Right?
I met even before that.
Even before that. Yeah.
I don't believe
we had
it.
a conversation about synesthesia,
yeah.
at a friend's house for dinner, and I think you were there, but then you pieced out maybe
Where?
a little bit early. It was at
Trevor's parents' house.
like a while ago?
like
Yeah.
a while ago.
Huh.
At this point,
The
years
pool
ago.
party?
No, it wasn't a pool party. It was a dinner.
That was also.
Was it the dinner that I won at the pool party?
Yes.
Oh, yes, it
yeah,
was.
I think so. Yes.
It was.
That was supposed to be for us winners.
Right.
How
right.
did you
for
weasel in
us
on that?
Campions.
How did I weasel? I think I was doing mushrooms that day, and Trevor just sent me a little invite because he knew that I lived close by. I took a bird scooter to that dinner. I remember vividly.
How do you know Trevor?
We worked together at ABSO.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, when did you work at ABSO?
Magic for Humans 1 and 2, and I guess that's it. That era.
So these are a couple of young bucks that are coming up
Yes.
in the industry.
Yeah, big time.
Trying.
Maybe they'll make it big time, and this could be, people will look back on this interview
And they're like,
like-
that's what their name.
like,
means.
look at them when they're how young and cute they were, and Will's haircut.
Yeah.
Or maybe,
Will's haircut before it got really crazy.
Yeah. He
or
was
maybe,
always-
maybe maybe you'll never make it, and no one will ever.
And then, I mean, yeah.
This podcast will come and go, and then nothing will ever happen, right?
Yeah.
Right?
That's right.
That could be something too.
Hey, just like us.
Yeah. We all sort of met here. This is the artifact of our
What?
our undoing.
How did you two meet each other?
We
actually?
met in school.
in college in
We-
Boston.
Met playing Super Smash Bros. I think.
We played a lot of Smash Bros together.
You guys are college.
Now
buddies.
that's a gay
Yeah.
porn incest game.
Yeah, you
This
play
is-
as a
yeah.
gay pornographer, and you kind of.
Super Smash Bros.
It doesn't matter that
Yeah.
the pornographer's gay.
And what
I think
did
that's Will's just own private canon. I don't think he ever.
No, you're a gay film director in the game, and you direct porn.
And they smash their genitals against each other. Is how that works. Is
Yeah.
Rapidly.
part of that
yeah.
sort of scenario.
Yeah.
That's one way to put it.
Sometimes fingers get smashed into
Oh,
genitals.
is that right? Okay.
Yeah.
What about butts? Do they get smashed together?
Yeah,
Butt
there's-
cheeks?
Yeah, to make one ultimate cheek. One ultimate crack. You put two cracks together to make one big crack.
opens
Yeah.
a rift
Yeah.
in the universe.
Yeah, a four-leafed ass.
Yeah, a four-leaf crack.
No, but we met
Four-cheek crack.
A four-cheek ass crack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
a crackle. We met in college. We made some stuff together.
What college?
Emerson College in Boston.
Yeah, a lot of comedian people from Emerson. You know about that?
It's bad, yeah. The year I graduated, they started offering a comedy major, and I was
It
like,
makes sense. There's a lot of... Actually, I want to say Ron Lynch had taught a class at Emerson.
I think he might have. That name sounds
All right.
familiar.
Well, I want to stay on the
You
interview
know Ron
track.
Lynch.
I don't
Well, I
want
know
to go
Ron
on these
Lynch, yeah.
tangents.
I think I know that
With
guy.
all due respect.
No worries.
So you went to Emerson.
We went to Emerson.
What did you take? What did you?
We both just did the TV track.
Yeah.
I
was
learn how to
filmed.
What did you
ideas.
want to do?
I don't know why I went to that school. I tried to transfer like 3 times, and it was a bummer. But
To what? Something else?
yeah, I went for film. That school just is bad.
I wanted to be a movie maker when I was growing up. I wanted to, be the next
Scorsese.
Scorsese. And that was it. That was
Oh,
no.
just Scorsese.
Just Scorsese, yeah. I don't care for the films of Tarantino, but I love Martin Scorsese.
I love that Martin.
Yeah. No, I think like every guy growing up around 9/11, we wanted to make an awesome movie, you know. And then we got to
A big movie about 9/11.
big movie about sort of 9/11.
I gotta write this shit down.
Yeah.
And Will, did you go as a film major?
I started film, but it was so confusing. I remember my first class, I was like, I feel like I missed some stuff. So I switched. I did like writing. I did like writing for literature and publishing, book writing for a while. And then I
didn't know that.
And then I cleaned it up. I stuck the landing writing for film and TV. And finished in LA at Emerson's campus in Los Angeles. It was terrible.
Oh, and Trevor used to live right near there.
Really?
Well, it's on Sunset and
yeah.
whatever around there. Yeah.
It looks like a big, scary TV.
Okay, so Trevor lived near there.
Doug's like, no.
I tried to.
What classes did you take? And we were in a comedy group together.
Wait, so when did you get into comedy?
I guess I was always into comedy, but I never did it in high school. I had a lot of fun in high school with my friends, but I never made
Well, how much fun?
so much incredible fun.
Where was that?
In Annapolis, Maryland.
You know what? Trevor used to have fun. he had fun.
No
at one
way.
point,
In Maryland?
It's just in where he grew up. Where he grew up, he had fun
He's
also.
having so much
Yeah,
incredible.
not to. I really don't want to get on a tangent, but I have seen him crack a smile. He's ticklish under his ribs too. Yeah.
I've never met the
Sometimes
guy.
he has fun without even wanting to. I actually get him there sometimes.
Yeah.
I've never met this guy, Doug. If you want to keep this thing.
Oh,
going.
you gotta meet Trevor.
You got to meet Trevor.
I need some Trevor stories.
Yeah, we did a comedy. We did a sketch comedy troupe together. I can't say that we did it together, but we contributed to it.
We
Together.
were in it together.
Yeah, we weren't the only people there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I was only in it for one semester.
I was so intimidated by Will when I first met him, and I was in the troupe before him. We both ended up joining this troupe after leaving other improv troupes that we were in, but we wanted to write more.
You were really intimidated by him?
I was intimidated by him, even though we were friends, because he was just so effortlessly funny. And when it was when he first,
That's nice.
The story makes me sound like an asshole, because when he first auditioned, we all deliberate about whether or not people can get in. I was like, I think Will is gonna overshadow us if we let him in the troupe.
Oh, so you're like, don't get him in here because
It's too
And then later, once all the people that were older than me that I was intimidated by were out of the troupe, I was like, now Will can join and he can be my best friend.
and we'll make it. We'll
Oh,
do it.
you mean you denied him at first?
I wasn't the person who led the charge, but I did contribute to the cacophony.
But you
of
said that
people.
in a meeting.
So
and
he
people were
got
like, "Oh, that's
denied
good."
because he was too good.
Well, that's one way of putting it. That's
I've
the way
never heard this.
That's the way I think.
I've never heard
Wow.
this, by the way.
You still gonna be friends after this?
Yes. It's
That's
nice.
very interesting.
Kind of nice.
Yeah.
It's interesting to think that people don't get things because they are maybe too talented, overqualified.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
interesting.
sometimes I think people don't want me to open for them
I've felt that way.
because they don't want me to open for them. You know what I mean?
I do know exactly
Yeah.
what you mean.
Maybe it's too many laughs gets
I have felt that
blown.
way.
Too many laughs get sucked up in the opening act.
Yeah.
I have felt that way. Yeah.
You know?
It's like when you
Doug?
squeeze the toothpaste.
About-
No, they're like, I'm gonna get someone
About
more.
Trevor,
I'm gonna bring someone more mediocre out with me. Maybe Trevor.
So,
Just kidding. Trevor doesn't.
were you
do
guys in the same
stand-up.
grade?
Will was 1 year
year
older,
older.
but then I graduated a semester early. And also,
So
when
once you graduated, you said, "Okay, he can join the group."
Yeah.
yeah, as soon as I was
As
out,
soon
I
as
was
you're
like,
out of the
yeah,
group,
he was in my will.
That's my name.
Yeah, and then Will also he worked at an ad agency.
The year after I graduated at college, I worked at an ad agency, and it was awful.
He wrote a progressive commercial.
I wrote 4 progressive commercials when I was 23.
He wrote one good
I
one.
love ad agencies. I'm serious.
Yeah,
I
you can
kind of
play
think
ping
that
pong.
could be another career. I think.
It would be awesome if you started working at an ad agency.
I think that might end up happening in the, you know what I mean, in maybe 10 years.
That's
you know?
my horrible backup plan. Whenever I get in a car accident or something bad happens,
which happens so frequently to this
I'm
guy.
like-
Wait, what? And didn't you do an auto insurance ad?
no, it was Home and Bundle. It's a great ad.
Home and bundle?
Or something. I don't fucking
Doesn't know what the
I was just like,
hell is
flow.
that?
Dude, I didn't know what insurance was.
When
I
your-
was
when your
23.
bundles-
What did you write? I mean,
Home
when your
and
bundles are at,
if you watch
literally-
these ads, it doesn't really take much of a.
I literally was
With all due
23.
respect, much
They were-
thought.
Yeah.
Seems like.
Well, I had to write some stuff.
What did you write?
It's a commercial called Future Son. It's like, the commercial's point was to tell its audience that you can use progressive on your phone. I think that was like, this is what we want to communicate to people. So the commercial was like, this teenage boy comes into his house and he's like, all the robotics are talking to him. Basically, there's like a Roomba and a fridge, and they're like, "Hello, Daniel."
He's like, "Fridge, go take the dog out for a walk."
Oh yeah, and he's like, "Trash can, order a pizza," and the trash can's like, "Yes, Daniel," and he's like doing all that shit. Puts VR on and is doing some weird stuff with VR, and there's like a drone that delivers the pizza. This sounds bad. And then his dad,
It's very good.
His dad and Flo, his dad's like, "Is my son gonna be okay?" And Flo's like, "Probably not, but you can home and bundle on progressive.com."
You can home and bundle. By the way, every Super Bowl commercial this year is Future Son. Every single one they did this year is they bit Will's style.
4 years later.
Yeah.
It was like a happy Black Mirror episode.
Yeah, it was silly. It
So-
was friendly.
How did you write an ad at that young, tender age?
I knew this friend, Matt McEwen, who worked there.
Was this
and
in Boston?
This is in Boston. And I graduated and was chilling there in the summer. We were working at Community Access together. I had no idea what I was going to do. And we were hanging out with this guy playing Super Smash Bros., smoking a lot of weed. And he was like, "Yeah, I work at a ad agency. I write commercials." And I was like, "That sounds fun. Can I do that?" And he's like, "Yeah, maybe." And then I put my name in the hat. And then I had an interview.
You got denied because you were overqualified.
Yep.
Yeah.
Your sample was too good.
They're like, "You're going to run this
And then the
place."
next year, they were like, "Okay, he's cool now. Bring him in."
Yeah.
They watched
Yeah,
his
the
sketch
elders.
comedy videos. They said, "I don't know.
Right.
I think he's going to overshadow us in the writer's room."
And then I worked there. I mean, I thought writing ads for TV was awesome. I thought it was supposed to be awesome. Like, you get paid every time your commercial airs or something, but that's just not what happens.
You get paid the once.
You just are a
You're
brain.
just a salaried
Yeah.
Right, it's a
employee.
weekly salary.
And you
Yeah.
give them your idea, and they're like, "That's ours now." So don't even
It's taking forever.
don't even talk about it. But I did get to be on a conference call with Flo. So that was
And she
kind
was in character the whole time.
and she was reading the things I wrote.
She's a sketch comedy
Yeah,
person.
she's the
in Los
she's a
Angeles,
groundling.
Yeah. Groundling,
isn't
yeah,
she?
she's a groundling.
I would even say the archetypal groundling. She kind of.
She was the
Not
voice.
that you know.
What's that?
Not that you know many other groundlings.
Yeah, there's that guy from Veep, the redheaded guy.
Right. Okay, I
Wait,
stand
actually, I'm
corrected.
pretty sure it's Upright Citizens Brigade guy.
Yeah, I think he's one of the founding members
Yeah.
of UBC.
Oh, Matt Walsh.
Yes.
You know, Flo was the voice of Joy Peters from Tom Goes to the Mayor. The wife.
I
the
did
mom.
know that.
Is that right?
I didn't.
The
know
wife. Yeah.
that. I did not
Was
know
that pre-progressive?
Yeah.
Was that pre-progressive?
before she was Flo.
It's actually regressive.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And she used to do it like this. Hey, come on, dog. She like pulled her cheeks apart to
That's
get that
transgressive.
bad voice.
Oh, that's interesting.
And she played a telephone operator in Mad Men. So,
Uh-huh.
kind of an interesting career arc for her, I think.
Would you rather? I think I asked this to Brent once. Would you rather be a Flo? Drop, whatever you got going on, whatever dreams you have.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna be the next spokesman for Geico Insurance. They're getting rid of the gecko, and they want you. That's gonna be.
I mean, the gecko will come back eventually.
15 years, okay?
Yeah.
Damn.
15 years of that. And then, are they still using the gecko on the
And
side?
you can't do any other shit. It doesn't matter. You're basically the Flo.
I am
You're the
the
Flo
Flo.
of
Yeah,
some
yeah, yeah.
insurance agent.
You're not
Totally.
allowed to do anything else.
That's what
Right.
you are.
Would I rather do that
And make millions of dollars.
And
Right.
be
or
secure,
continue being where I am now?
or like
Yeah.
maybe whatever your own creativity path you're taking.
Right.
In 3, 2, answer.
Israel.
I will.
It's a tough decision, right?
I don't think I would want to be the Flo. I don't think I would want to be asked. If I was asked, I guess I
10
might
million.
have to say yes.
10 million.
I would,
10 million a year.
I mean, realistically,
I would say yes immediately.
Real-
I mean, all those
Yeah.
resige.
Yeah, I'll do it.
We're talking cutouts at the mall, okay? You're
Wow.
standing there with that big cheesy smile. Hi.
Hi. And then
And then what's his name going to be?
That's
though?
awesome. Pierce's name, just Pierce.
Like,
Insurance.
no, he has,
pure. It's
Yeah.
it's just a 3-letter version of his name. It just
his name is Cash.
it's just P. It's just
And people are like, yo,
I'm
Cash.
a crypto guy.
Yeah. You're like the website.
I'm Coim.
Coin.
And I'm
maybe
a
your name is
mascot.
Fro. And you
that's
just grow
good.
your hair really big.
Yeah.
Fro.
Cash coin.
Yeah.
Coin.
And I help you save money with tips. I'm an app that gives you tips on how to save money. I would do
I
that
know
for
this is
15
not
mil.
what you were asking.
Mm-hmm.
The hypothetical is you have to commit to that only, but I think Flo
kinda what I
can do.
asked.
I think Flo can do
Flo
other
can do
things,
some other
and I
shit.
think she has been on other things besides progressive stuff.
You're probably right.
She
And-
just doesn't need to do anything anymore.
Yeah, and also,
Yeah.
I think with all the money you make from being the spokesperson for somewhere like progressive, you can totally fund your own movies and do kind of
Yeah.
projects and stuff.
And you could do your show probably. You'd be able to do a show in LA.
Yeah.
But if they were like, you're not allowed to do anything.
Yeah, I mean, the hypothetical is, I think that you're asking is, you can only do this. You
Yeah.
can only do this for 15 years.
Right.
And would
Which
you
is
do that?
probably how it feels even if you are able to do your own thing on the side because you owe
Yeah.
it all to this this flow.
I wonder what the choice is if that ever came to be. It's not a realistic scenario, I guess, because you can always do other things.
But you can't ever act like Flo
Somewhere
outside
else.
of that commercial. You can't,
well,
know.
certainly not. That's not the issue here.
No, but
That's not
would
what I'm worried
but
about.
that's what I want to talk about. That's what I
You
think
could
is
put on
the-
disguises.
Let me ask you this, Will.
Yes.
Would you rather be like? Can you think of a bad company that you would never support?
Ooh.
Like Donald. Like, do you like Donald Trump?
Yeah, I love Donald Trump.
Okay, that's a bad example.
What about like Tesla, honestly?
You don't like Tesla.
like Tesla?
Well, I just feel like they're the example of a bad company to support right now.
What if it was like Tesla's doing this new thing and it's you and Elon and he's like, hey, this is my best friend Will.
Yeah, I would feel
And me and him are going to go for a drive. And you're sort of like, this car's neat. And you got to do that. You got to be the spokesman for Tesla. Or you got to be the spokesman at the corner bike shop putting spokes in a bike. You're that spokesman.
I would do
You know what I mean?
putting spokes in the
Yeah,
they
so-
do that by hand.
Yeah.
You're making like $10 an hour being a spokesman at the corner bike shop, or millions. You're Elon's guy.
Can I round robin this?
Private
with
jets around the
Well,
world.
I would be the proverbial Justin Bieber to Elon Musk's James Corden because I think I could spin that. I would be kind of a boyish, funny guy who kind of.
No, you do exactly what the director says.
Okay. And my
No
job
spin.
is just to be like, this is awesome. You want-"
Yeah.
I would do that literally for money. I want some money.
Yeah. I really want
Can't
to know
do anything else. No volleyball.
Just 15. Yeah,
Just you
literally.
and, what if it's just you and Elon?
I'm in a box in Elon
You
Musk's
basically
house.
can't have friends or anything.
I would be spoke.
Yeah, it really just depends on how much money, but yeah, man, everyone has their
Their price.
their price. Yeah, you'll do anything for money. I bet you. What would you? Okay.
No,
would you-
there's certain things that no amount of money I'm not going to
Let me
take.
ask you something though. If you
I don't
got
have to
paid
answer these questions.
$2 billion.
$2 billion?
Yeah, to eat steak every day for let's say 3 years.
I would.
I'll probably take the bill.
Doug, what
There
kind
you
of
go.
steak?
See,
Yeah, then I'll take like one of those billion and like
exactly.
just use it against.
Exactly.
Wait, maybe I'll get sick though every day.
Okay, fine. Just you have to be the spokesperson for steak.
That's awesome.
Shit. Spokesperson for
Yeah,
steak?
you're in the media. You're the spokesperson for all meats.
Can I do whatever I...
All meat.
I could do anything I want when I'm done.
Yeah, you can use that money to help animals' rights stuff.
Right,
or
okay.
all that,
So the
know.
day after, I'll be like, everyone, I suffered through 3 years of hell for this $3 billion.
Something like
Then
that.
I'm going to... I denounced this industry.
Sure, but okay.
I
How
might
about
take
this?
the $3 bill.
How about this? You're not allowed to publicly make a statement about what had happened, but you do get the money.
I could be a private donor.
You get $3 billion, but you did have to
Yeah.
be the spokesperson. You had to be the face of meat for 2 years, let's say. You don't even have to really eat the meat. You just had to be a
Right.
spokesperson for it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then people are like, "Are they paying you for that, Doug?" And you have to be like, "No, they're not paying me."
No,
at all."
I'm just out of the love of the flavors.
Yeah,
and
the love of the
smoky,
flavors. Love of the
yeah.
flavors. For love
of the meat.
Love of
I
the-
just love
of
salt
the,
and
How about this?
pepper
Love of the
so
game.
much.
Love of the game.
Oh,
I
the
get,
big
because
game.
The big
Right,
game.
I
Yeah.
get free.
Yeah, you're the spokesperson for food that people.
I get
hunt
free
for.
meat at these commercial shoots.
Yeah.
I think PETA would kill you. I think
I mean,
you'd have a target.
you probably
on your
do
back.
have to eat it a little bit here and there. You don't have to just eat it every day, but
It's
you
about being the spokesman.
it's more
that's
just
worse
about
than
being.
having
It's
to
more
eat it.
about being. Your reputation.
be
You
the-
are the meat guy.
You should be the spokesman.
You get forever branded as the meat guy, but you do make billions of dollars, and you can use that money towards animal.
You can
stuff,
use that money basically.
Oh, I
You can
know.
spend
I'll
it.
hire an army of people to talk to like have these Instagram accounts.
Yeah, hiring an army sounds really ethical.
to talk about how bad this person is like against me.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, sacrifice yourself, kind of.
Just use all the money you make in this hypothetical situation to make the hypothetical situation go away.
It'll be null.
Yeah.
I mean, the point is it would be irresponsible to turn down a crazy amount of money, even if it went against your sort of moral standards, I guess, to some degree.
Well, that word crazy is
Well,
doing all
only
the
if I
work.
could use it towards reversing the damage I did against my moral standings
your
or
people.
something.
I think if you were the spokesperson for me, you would not do damage. I think that would actually be good for the world if you specifically were the spokesperson.
I'll make myself all sick. I'd be like, I like meat.
You'd have
This
to go
sounds
to
nasty.
meat events.
All right,
around
goodbye.
the
I'm
world.
interviewing these
or
guys.
you make yourself.
I'm interviewing them.
No, I know, but this is a good riff, though. Or you make yourself just unappealing as a person. You know, you start doing a Hitler mustache. You know, you start,
like I'll be all problematic after
Yeah, you
when,
get
the, when the cameras aren't
Oh,
rolling.
it would actually-
Nothing that's gonna get me like pulled from my gig.
I see.
You know what I mean?
Like
Just-
having a Hitler mustache.
Yeah,
Just
dog
videos
whistles.
of me
Little
at-
dog whistles,
You
like
start-
having a Hitler mustache.
Subtle little winks like a Nazi
you
tattoo.
start hitting waiters on the butt, you know, when they say, "Hey, waiter, can you get me a coffee?" Thanks, and then you slap them
no,
on the butt.
nothing like that.
And maybe you
Yeah,
say,
a little bit.
thanks, princess. Like,
Yeah.
let's hurt chop
Yeah,
girly.
nothing abusive towards anyone else.
No,
Just
it's a male waiter. I'm saying that
Yeah.
you do that too.
That's
So
Yeah,
it's
I
more,
think
of
you
a,
said
more of a
waitress.
prince,
I
or
think
you can call
said
him
the word
princess.
waitress.
sexual harassment
I
is
said
sexual
waiter.
harassment.
Okay.
Sexual harassment is sexual harassment. I don't care what gender it is, Brent.
Yeah, I'm not
Well,
eating whatever this
maybe
guy's eating.
you don't make
Yeah.
contact. You don't make contact on the butt.
I
You
just have a sound effect
you get,
thing?
you get close and you make a sound effect.
And they're like, that's that meat guy. He just slapped my ass.
He's like, no, actually,
awesome.
I didn't touch it. I didn't touch your butt. Just roll the tape, and then you see that you didn't touch it.
I have a funny story about these hypotheticals that has to do with Will. We were hanging out in Boston once, and he and his roommates were like, all right, Pierce, now that you're here, now that you've seen the place, we play this game with each other sometimes. We want to know your thoughts. What if a crazy fucking guy walked in here right now, and he was like, gonna kill us? What would you like do?
Big knife. Just door gets kicked down. There's a crazy guy, wild eyes, big knife. And you were like, I would grab that chair, throw it at him.
Yeah, that's what
Whatever.
I said.
Like that kind
Right.
of thing.
Okay. I like that.
And then Will was like, interesting. Here's what I think is the best thing to do, is I would go into my bedroom and close the door and then block the door. And then I'm like, and then what? And then he's like, I don't know. Then I would like call the police.
yeah.
And to me, it's so funny to imagine a hypothetical, like where there's a threat and then your response to this thing that you made up is to leave.
The
And
situation.
is to get someone else to take care of it.
Yeah.
Let's play that right now. So here's the door.
Yeah.
Say someone kicks that door down. They
Knife.
got a big knife.
Yeah.
First thing I do, I kind of grab this as a shield, right?
Good weapon or shield.
I kick
even.
you down.
Okay.
You go flying towards him. You're the side.
You kick me down,
I
then
kick
I
you
go
off the
flying.
chair. You go flying towards the bad guy.
Okay.
I'm just looking around the room for weapons.
Then I grab another weapon, maybe this. I throw it at you.
There's really no need for the shield. Why are you shielding
He's
yourself?
coming at Pierce. You throw a mug.
Look, this is a perfect shield. Like they come out with it.
Yeah, but in this
blocking it.
scenario,
I'm like Captain America.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
Brent
in
and
case
I
he-
have it so easy. I think
we
would grab
just
this.
stay here.
Yeah.
Let them do it. Then
Yeah,
just
yeah,
sit
yeah.
back and watch.
No, I would
we
just-
just watch. You know.
Once I get rid
stool-
of Pierce and I have my weapon, I crawl
Once you
underneath.
kill Pierce, you
Yeah.
can focus on the guy.
Then I grab this water bottle. I probably knock Brent out. He's out. Hopefully the guy will just think he's dead. He won't kill him.
Taking care of us all.
Yeah.
He's taken care of.
You would be.
And
the
then I go,
hero.
Will, get that guy.
We're depending on
You
you.
know?
to
Save
be
that for the
hero.
end.
Yeah. Pierce would
Yeah.
be dead. Pierce gets
Then I
stabbed.
tell Will what to do.
Yeah.
Right. And then Will's your slave. And then
Yeah,
Will is so strong and young. He'll go kill the guy.
I
He'll
can
get-
take some
care of it.
knives.
Yeah.
He'll take a few stabs.
I would get behind Doug. I'd say, close your fists, and I'd grab him by his wrists, and I would, fight.
With me?
I would make you fight him, and I'd say, close your fists, so you close your fists, and then we could fight him. I would fight him.
I would
I would fight him with your body.
a good idea for me now that you're saying this is I could pilot the guy, and then I could basically pilot him
Out of
Out of here.
away.
Okay, I pilot Doug, and then you pilot the guy.
Grab his ankles. And
Oh, and then you keep attacking us with the guy?
I'm the pilot.
I think my answer is the most realistic, which is I would barricade myself in the room and call the cops to get him. That is what I actually would
Actually,
do.
that'd be funny if you said this. He goes, okay, say a guy comes in right here with a knife. What do you do? You? Well, what I would do is I would probably go to my room, back over in my apartment, and I just,
Go to
close
my
the door.
room.
close the
I'd
door, and
probably-
I call
I'd probably
the
watch
cops.
YouTube
Hey,
videos.
over at the All Things Comedy Studio, there's a thing going on.
30-minute drive. He was there a while ago. I'm not sure.
You drive all the way
Yeah.
home for some reason.
Be on the lookout for a guy with a knife who's
Can you
covered in
call
blood.
the cops on someone for walking into a room holding a knife?
Definitely.
You can.
Brandishing a
What would
deadly
you do
weapon.
though? Barge is through. He going straight for you. Clearly,
would
you got crazy guy knife.
Grab this stool, and that's my whoa, and then kind of scoot this desk.
No, you have like a second to be like,
Okay,
fuck.
You're already holding the
you're not
stool.
reaching
You're gonna
forward
scoot the
at something.
desk?
Give him the mic. Give him the mic and say, "Hey, you're on the podcast. What do you
Say something funny. Say something
yeah. What would you do if a guy came into the room with a knife?
Yeah.
No, to be real, I would grab this glass, break it,
Right.
slit his throat.
I love how all these just have video game rules. Like you can drop a glass,
Yeah.
it breaks, and also now you're holding a weapon
knife.
somehow.
A glass knife, and then I'd throw it at his neck and jump over him.
I mean,
Do a front flip over him and run.
trying to think of what the best thing to do is here. I think what we should do, guys,
You know what I would
is
do?
tip this whole thing over.
Yeah.
This desk.
Maybe not.
God, this would be a lot of damage. So-
He's flying in. It's more of like a flailing.
It's manic.
Yeah. There's nothing tipping over towards the guy.
Also,
Here's what I would do.
Yeah.
Take me, save those boys.
Yeah,
I would
and
just-
you would
I
get
would
probably like
sacrifice
$2 billion
myself.
to do
I
something
would sacrifice
like that.
myself if I lived. What a hero I'd be.
That's true. And it's all on camera, too.
It's all on camera. Holy
Honestly,
crap.
though, if we just all kind of combine our strengths, we could take that guy.
That
Yeah.
is another.
How do you suppose we do that?
Yeah, but we don't
just-
unless we talk it
hold
out ahead
hands.
of time.
Okay.
And we kind of pray to Allah.
We could try to do like some kind of epileptic chant
kind of.
in advance. Like if we do it now, then
Well,
nothing can hurt
I think
us.
that if we just got, we could all get on top of him, I mean,
It's kind of a funny thing to plan out every time you like go to a mall or go to a new place. You can.
A new room.
Well, here's
All
what
right,
happens.
If the
Yeah.
shit goes down, what are we gonna do? We got.
Yeah.
We're on
That's a
team.
very good
Someone gets-
boyfriend thing to
Yeah.
do.
Is there a way you can get behind him? Because we can push him over. If you
I'm saying once I
make
get behind
trip
him,
on
I just puppet him. I'm his master for the rest of his life.
Okay, but could we trip him on it?
I just think Pierce is dead. And
I'm dead.
I think there's another school of thought in this game, which is if we all gang up on him, we could kill him, but one of us will die. Who's gonna die? I'll do it. I'll take it. You know, it's nice. It's kind of a
It really always is just who's closest to the door. You're,
knife to the back of the neck immediately.
yeah. Before you guys even know what's going on, my head is off. Yeah.
Also, that would be funny. Yeah.
If a guy came in
Head
here with
off.
a knife, I just wonder how scared we'd be, or if, you know what I mean? I'm just thinking of a guy going, I have a knife. Wouldn't we just start thinking
Yeah.
that's funny?
You're an idiot, sir.
yeah.
You are so
If
stupid.
he, and if he was I guess I just.
I would be
Yeah,
shocked.
I just don't know how I'd react.
My favorite
this
part
is
of it,
shock.
My
This is
favorite,
whoa,
Whoa.
I'm shocked.
You're creeping me out, man.
If you did that and a guy walked in here with a
Whoa.
knife, I'd say, Will knows this guy. Will planned this.
Whoa, dude. My thing is, it's not like he opens the door and doesn't know where he is and is like, It's like
He's
he
here to
knows
kill
the
at least
four of
one
us
of
are
us.
in this room.
What does he want to do?
He wants to kill all of us. He's
Okay.
gonna open the door and immediately lunge at Pierce. It's not like there's a second of him being like, and
Okay,
making a decision
so
to
the
kill
first move is,
Pierce dies.
you and I can see through the window, right? So we would say, Pierce, there's a guy.
He might-
Pierce, get out of here. Get back here.
I duck. Yeah.
Now, Doug, stay where you are. I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding.
No, but it's a great game.
No, I'm just kidding. Get back here also.
And you can change it up too. You can give the guy a spear. You can say he has a gun.
Right.
A
yeah,
gun,
you can make it even
gun
more
changes
difficult.
it up hardcore.
Gun changes it up big time.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you do with he has a gun? I mean, what do you do?
You break the glass.
Yeah.
You throw the glass.
You use that as a bulletproof shield.
Yeah.
No, if he has a gun, you kill him with kindness. You say, "Sir, what's the problem?"
You say, "Give me the
say this,
gun."
you
Yeah.
don't want to do
Sir?
this. You know
Yeah.
you don't want to do this.
Yeah, put the gun down, give me the gun.
No,
This isn't
reverse
smart.
psychology. Take your shot. Take your shot.
Yeah, you grab the gun, you
Take
put
your
it in
shot.
your forehead.
You gotta
start
go
sucking
lethal
on it.
weapon.
You start sucking.
You should go lethal weapon on him. Be like, kill me. Go ahead. I don't care.
Yeah.
I want to die.
Yeah.
Take me out. Let's go. This world's worthless when people are like you in it.
Oh, you're here.
It's
Thank
like,
God.
What do you mean people like me?
Oh, now we're talking about
Yeah, when you got people like you in it, just shoot me.
owned.
Well, really? Something's wrong with me? Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah,
You got some problems I think we should work on. But if you want to kill me, you can't really work on it. unless you kill
Completely
me. If you don't
owned.
kill me,
Yeah, go ahead, kill me.
If
I
you-
know.
if you
I know.
don't want to
actually-
kill me, we could talk about
Yeah,
it.
I know how you could fix that. But
Yeah, I know how
go
we
ahead
can
and
fix
kill
your
me,
problems.
actually.
Yeah.
Go ahead and kill me.
Yeah, and
I
then
know
you'll
what-
never find out where the treasure's
I
buried.
know where it. I know where it stems from. I know where it stems from. To go ahead and kill me.
I know the root of the.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're freaked out probably because of capitalism.
Yeah,
you should probably kill
you'll
me.
never get You know, you never get healed without my wisdom or the treasure that I know about.
I knew your father. I knew your father. Go ahead.
I know about some treasure.
I knew your father, and it makes sense that you would want to kill me. So go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
You're so much like your dad.
It's no big deal.
Unless you change, which I know how. But go ahead.
So
kill
we
me.
would
With the
group.
treasure, yeah. He's
We would psychically gaslight him as a group of
Yeah,
four.
basically,
And
so-
start killing himself. Basically.
Yeah.
That's what we would do if he had a gun.
I know.
But if he had a spear, a whole different category.
What if he had a lightsaber from
Yeah,
Star Wars?
That's what you say is, yeah, go ahead, kill me. I guess I'll never get to take the treasure out.
Guess
withdraw.
no one will find the treasure.
I guess no one will find the treasure. It's all right.
Yeah.
I guess no one's gonna find the treasure I buried. I didn't get to make the map yet.
You
It's
get
okay, I
mugged.
guess.
You get mugged.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, you could take my wallet, or you could take this map to the treasure I buried in my apartment. But yeah, whatever. It's all good.
I guess that $1 million, that $3 million or that $3 billion I made from meat campaigning is just gonna stay in my.
I guess my meat millions or
it's
billions.
gonna just stay in my apartment floors.
I guess you don't want to hear my really good idea.
For an app.
I guess you don't want to hear my really good idea of what to do.
I guess you don't want to hear my progressive insurance pitch.
Just watch this commercial real quick.
Yeah.
I talked to my friend recently about the idea of lost money, that there's like $2 billion a year that is just lost money. Like,
Is that true?
yeah, there's a huge sum of money that is just like, I have $200 cash. I put it in an envelope at my dad's cabin.
It's always cash, or is it?
No, it's like gift cards. Like, I have a gift card with $50 on it, and I forgot about it.
Oh, gift cards is just It's
Maybe-
not necessarily lost because that money went to whoever sold it.
I guess so. I guess I don't know
But
anything about
I know
it.
what you mean, though. Yeah, so you can count that as a
Or
type of lost money.
A bank account that has $25 in it that closes.
I got one of those that's been sitting there.
Really? And you no longer
It's
have
got like
access?
$30 in it. Or
Really?
something. Yeah.
That's lost money. It's cool.
I could get it. It's just $30. It's sort of like, do I have to call the bank and wait?
Yeah. No, that amount of labor is worth $30.
I'm gonna call them up and say, hey, keep the 30. Close my account.
How much? You said that there's money like that, money that's sitting in bank accounts that's kind of too small for someone to bother. But then
Yeah.
How much is that?
I don't really know the number.
Okay, I guess that's how they compensate for banks. I don't know, losing money. It's almost like insurance.
But they don't
money
get
or
it.
something.
That's the thing. Like, it's still technically owned by someone. It's just not available to them.
But they are using that money.
Maybe in some cases.
That's the whole idea of a bank is that
Yeah.
they use your money.
Yeah.
You keep it there for safekeeping, and they get to use it while
I think it's
there.
so weird that they pay interest. I think if they want to use my money, they don't even have to tell me that they're doing it. I'm none the wiser.
Yeah.
They can get away with not paying me any interest.
It's just interesting how we should start our own bank. I mean, think about how much money we can use.
Yeah.
We'll keep it for you guys at Brent's house.
Yeah. But we could, and then that way any guy comes in here with a knife, boom.
There is treasure. Yeah,
There's
yeah.
treasure. Yeah.
Yeah.
What should we call it? Brent of America?
Nice.
More like Doug Credit Union.
What's that a take on?
I don't know.
How about it's
Navy
called-
Federal Credit
Maybe it's called
Union.
Will's Fargo.
How about
God damn it. Killing
how about
me.
Dunkin' Dollars?
Okay.
Okay.
Like Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah,
What are other
Dunkin'
banks?
Dollars. What if
Dunkin'
Dunkin' Donuts made a bank called Dunkin' Dollars and it's like the same colors?
Yeah.
And it's like super
Colorful.
And you can
like
get coffee donuts. there.
colorful. Yeah, there's free donuts there.
Yeah.
Dunkin' Dollars.
And the money is pink. They made their own currency.
And they throw out the
Dude.
money that they don't sell during the day.
What about Campion coins?
Oh,
That's good. That's
crypto.
actually a real thing that I do.
That's literally crypto.
Yeah, I'm actually minting Campion coins.
Yeah, Pierce is always minting Campion coins at his house.
Pen and paper.
Sorry, I can't hang out. I gotta mint 30 bill. Campion.
Wait, let's go back. Let me
this
go
is all
back.
crypto
Let
talk,
me go
yeah.
back to the interview here,
Okay.
just to give a little context. 'Cause I met you guys at the volleyball court.
Yes.
Of course.
We met on the league.
And it was like a friend of it was Gabe Ruimi. Rumi?
Gabe Rumi, yeah.
Yeah,
think
there's
it's
an I in there, but it's silent.
Ruimi, yeah. Gabe
Okay.
3. Ultra Gabe.
Ultimate Gabe.
Ultimate Gabe.
He
The beast.
he went to play with you guys,
Mhm.
and then Robbie went with him. Basically, I just met you. I just showed up at the volleyball court. It was all these young bucks, and it was fun. And then
Young
Robbie
Duncan
was
bucks.
like, "Oh, they make comedy videos," so I
Mm.
checked it out. I was
And
like,
you love volleyball. And you
more than anything, more than comedy videos, more than anything,
more than money,
more than billions.
more than cash. Yeah.
Yeah, that is how we met, and it was awesome. I remember the day when you guys showed up. we were like, it was such a movie moment of our crew, other crew.
Yeah, because I had my beach volleyball crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Power Rangers.
Yeah, we kind of like
meeting Ninja
walked up the hill
Turtles.
and it was like, huh, okay.
Yeah, literally actually scoping out the competition for the first time in my life. Just like, and then we played volleyball and it was awesome. And were you with ZZ that day?
Yeah.
I remember because ZZ's first hit absolutely destroyed your girlfriend Scarlett, just hit in the face. And we were all like,
Yeah.
these guys are evil. That guy's name is ZZ and he just spiked the ball at a girl. But then it was always Mary.
Well,
It was
no,
awesome.
he didn't mean to aim it at
no,
my
no,
face.
yeah. It was just the first hit. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, we met.
I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just saying that's
That's the
how I met you
context.
guys. And then I did your show. You have a monthly show at the Elysian Theater?
In a
Or
way,
I
we
think
do.
so.
Yeah.
Is it when it's not exactly monthly?
We kind of do it whenever we want.
Yeah. I feel like a monthly show gets boring fast.
I don't
Yeah,
think
and
that's.
After the show, I said, "Oh, you guys should come on the Poundcast."
Yeah.
That's how this happened.
It
Right.
was- yeah.
I figured
So
let's
that-
find out more. Let's learn a little bit more about these guys.
Yeah. And that whole thing was just in case someone is so frustrated trying to figure out what it is we're doing here, how we got here.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. It's fine to be here. It's fine to have Doug on
the
our
show isn't all about anything, really. We have whoever we want on here.
Right.
It's
We have
about
fun. Well, it was an honor to
coming
be
up
asked. It was an honor to have
It's
you
not
on the
over.
show.
Yeah.
So don't use
you're
language like
rushing
that.
it.
It is an honor to have
Don't you use
been
that
asked.
language around? Don't you use that language?
Don't use that language around
Don't you
here
use
yet.
that language around here right now?
Okay. That potty mouth.
I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
How'd you guys meet?
Ooh.
I'm sure we've mentioned this on the show. I think
All right, don't even bother. Just tell
No.
me after.
I met him at a show.
It was 1977. I was at the Improvisation on Melrose, and
I can tell.
Disco was sweeping the nation.
and San Francisco was booming.
Yeah.
Jimmy Carter was president.
America was the giant.
The gas crisis was. The people were lined up at the pumps.
The Wizard of Oz had just come out.
I remember Doug walking.
We
through
were
those,
doing the cocaine was
the cocaine
everywhere, and it was the good stuff.
I remember Douglas walking through those improvisation doors.
Mm-hmm.
He had this giant pompadour. I thought, this guy, I gotta meet.
This guy does improv.
And he walked
That's how
right
people
up
used
to
to have
me.
internal monologues back then. They used to have internal monologues like Yoda. This guy I've got to meet.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
He
Yeah.
walked right up to me and he said, "Who are you?"
Yeah. You might be.
And I said, "Wouldn't you like to know?" And I
you go.
blew him off. I was like, "I'm not talking to this creep."
Yeah. This
So I
gentleman
went-
And then I
caller.
saw his set at the Improv later that night, and I was blown away.
And he saw me, and I had
Wow.
my thick handlebar mustache. He said, I got to meet this man.
I got to get my hands on that
I
mustache.
got to get my hands on this
I wouldn't
handle.
mind taking a drive on that handlebar.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so, yeah, we
We talked into the night,
We talked into the night.
and then we kind of went.
We
We
took
went
a
on a
jog to the Santa Monica Pier.
Yeah, we watched the
Wow,
sunrise.
long jog from San Francisco.
We watched the sunrise on the beach, so we had to turn around.
We went to.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because it came
Right, because it came from the other end.
Pacific Ocean. So
Yeah.
And
then-
It's cool to see it on the buildings.
it looks cool.
Yeah.
And then we talked the night away. I remember that pack of Twizzlers that I got you.
Yeah. They still have that bag.
Yeah.
They had the old logo on it.
Right.
when the Twizzlers were
the
good.
lips, the old lips.
Before they made them with corn syrup.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that
That's
was
right.
really
They used
good.
real sugar.
Real
They used real
sugar.
sugar back.
That's when they made them with a real licorice.
That's what
Real
they,
Twizzlers.
that's what they made them with real sugar. That's real sugar right there.
Yeah.
Did you guys
That
think?
sounds awesome.
No, the real story is we met at the midnight show, which is now at the Elysian.
Ron
It's called the
Lynch's?
Tomorrow Show.
Ron
Called the Tomorrow
Lynch's.
Show.
I mean, no, I'm sorry, the Tomorrow Show.
It is the midnight show.
But it is at midnight. But
It
it's
was at
called
midnight.
It's
It
not.
You guys met on at
It is.
midnight?
It's still at midnight.
Oh, really? I thought he went to 11 o'clock. He started doing it at 11.
No, that would be.
But that's
That would
that's
be-
kind of like nuts doing that show at
Dude,
midnight.
yeah. We've both done that show.
My
It's
friend did it
crazy.
recently, and he was like, "Dude, I was there till 2 a.m. is when his set was, or something." And it's not that it's just at midnight tomorrow; it's that it also goes long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I used to
get
love
out
it.
of
I used to
there-
love doing it when I was your age.
I did it, and I went up at 1:50 a.m. and I was just like, dude, I'm fried. The audience is like,
And the special anniversary shows would go till 6.
Yeah, they go all night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
would
they
go
do these, like,
crazy.
all night
They would go
Ron
all
is an
night.
absolute machine.
He's a machine.
Yeah.
Well, the show used to be 3 people hosting the show. It was
Oh, really?
Ron, and it was Craig Anton, and
Brendan Small.
and Brendan Small.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
know.
what the show used to be. Probably when you and I.
Probably
met.
when you and I met.
Yeah.
I've seen that guy on the Tomorrow Show who like lights a hamburger on fire and spins it on an umbrella. You know that guy? I've seen him on like 3
Is that
Tomorrow
Scott
shows.
Neary?
I think so.
He's a juggler.
Yeah.
And he does.
Yeah.
He's
crazy.
He's actually. I met him in San Francisco
With Trevor.
In
with
1970.
Trevor. Yeah, with Trevor.
Okay, well, now that we get that out of the way,
Yeah.
I wrote down some kind of funny stuff.
I want to hear it.
I can't wait.
I can hear your phone in
Oh,
my
okay.
headphones.
I was this.
The
It's
little.
like going ding 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 ding. Is it?
I thought I heard it. Hey, I could have
This is
made it
brand
up.
new. Isn't
I
it
didn't hear it.
The new ones still do that?
Isn't
Yeah,
it just a signal?
They got
Isn't
rid of
it
the
like
sound on the
Yeah,
new
but they stopped
iPhones.
doing that. They used to come through a lot.
Yeah, I heard it. I just heard a taste of it. Please, I want to do the fun
Maybe
stuff.
you're experiencing synesthesia.
I could be
Yeah.
experiencing what is called an auditory hallucination, not quite synesthesia.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So I was watching the Olympics,
Okay.
and I think the Olympics would be the Winter Olympics. They would be way more awesome if they combined some of these events. Imagine curling if they throw that thing down the damn toboggan slide.
Mhm.
How
would-
cool would that curling be?
That would be sick, especially if the people
Just like watching that rock just fly down.
What is it called when you scrub in the curling?
That's curling.
Is that part of it is curling, right?
Oh,
This
it probably means like, really, I don't know, but maybe curling the ball or the rock one way or the other.
whoever's doing this should also have to be dodging bobsleds coming down.
Yeah.
You,
I like a
you're scrubbing
person
until you're not.
bobsledding and there's like rocks around, like shooting down next to them.
That's like most extreme elimination challenge. You guys ever watch that? Spike TV.
Oh,
They
yes,
take the Japanese
the
game
dub.
show, but they dub it.
That's my
Mhm.
favorite shit growing
Pretty good.
What about tobogganing down down like the half pipe?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like 4-man
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
toboggan, and they
They
have
go-
to do airs together and stuff.
They do crazy improvised
Would people
tricks.
watch? More people would watch the Olympics if they listened
Yeah,
to
if
my
it was
ideas.
Jackass?
I just
Yeah.
had good ideas.
If,
I
If
would.
it was stunts.
I like a sport that isn't finished. Like they come up with the idea, they never test it, and they're like, "We're gonna do that this Winter Olympics. It might not work."
Yeah. What
And
about
you-
an Olympics where there's just brand new sports?
Yeah.
And they got
Untested.
just athletes that pretty much can do anything. They
I'm
got
down.
balance. They can go fast. They can do this. And like, here's your sport. Go
Well,
play. Here's your put a
kinda
team
like Squid
together.
Game.
Make some weird team, and just start playing.
I think that would be sick. I was watching the Paralympics, and I
Uh-huh.
didn't know it was the Paralympics. It was just a YouTube video that came up, and it was a sport I had never seen in my life.
With the blind people.
Yeah.
I saw that.
You saw it, and they wear blindfolds,
Yeah.
I guess, as padding, so they don't
Well,
get
I
hit in
think
the face.
maybe because some of them have partial vision or
Yeah.
something, but they're blinded.
I think
fully
you're right.
blinded.
Yeah, so they have to even it out by having it full blind.
Yeah.
Right. You
Yeah.
can't have someone have one good eye.
But that was very surreal because I was like, "What the hell is this?" It wasn't obvious that it was the Paralympics or that they were blind.
You thought it was a winter thing.
Yeah, I thought it was a made-up Chinese winter game that I had never heard of, or a new addition to the Olympic roster, and it was exciting.
Or it was the athletes didn't want to be disturbed while they were performing. You
Yeah.
know, they wanted to.
It's
You know what I mean, they're just.
yeah.
It's like a Venetian blind.
It's like
or
a
something.
COVID precaution.
Not a Venetian blind. I mean, it's a sleeping mask. You know? Yeah.
You had the same reaction watching Succession, right? You thought it's crazy that they're doing this in the Chinese Winter Olympics this year. All this.
All this.
Basically, everything you watch, you're
Yeah.
so impressed that
Yeah.
they've added it.
I
to
can't
the
believe this
Winter
is happening
Olympics.
right now.
Yeah,
This is
this
crazy.
is so special.
Aw,
Yeah,
it's on my TV. For me?
yeah.
Okay, well, my mashup Winter Olympics idea didn't really go anywhere.
I thought it went
I have
somewhere.
some other thoughts.
Well, fine. Let's dig deeper. Let's dig deeper.
I want hacky sack
Let's,
in the
let's
Olympics.
think about how.
What you're getting at, Doug, is that
How
the
about
Winter
s-
Olympics aren't good enough. That
well,
they're not
the
funny
viewership's at an all-time low.
enough. Okay.
I
Okay.
think
I got an idea.
I just saw the toboggan run, and I thought, what if the curling rock went down it?
That would be
Can
awesome.
I just see that? Can they just throw one rock down,
Yeah.
like when they're done with their dumb little race?
how about
Do
a
some
new-
fun stuff.
I think that there should be like an after party that you get to
How
watch.
about downhill?
Yes. Curling.
Downhill curling.
That'd be
Make
sick.
a downhill,
And it
high
launches.
speed.
Yeah.
They're going, and they're going like 60 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And then put a jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Launch that thing.
And then
See,
it
you
should
guys
land
get
in
it.
some kind of hoop.
No, just hit something.
Yeah, it has to. It's like a giant
Trick shot thing.
No, it's like a giant ski ball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
You
is
know?
tight. Yeah.
So you got to get out, while you're doing the curling with the broom at high speeds, like on a snowboard. You get out of the you get out of the way real quick, so you don't fly into there and let the rock fly into the hole.
It could also just be a big fat skier who tries to land into the skee ball holes, and then you can really just call it skee ball. And then he's.
But I think Doug wants that rock to.
You want that rock.
to
You
go.
have a sort of rocky fascination.
How about this? It's okay. It's a new event for the Winter Olympics. Snowball fight.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of pre-made snowballs that they already have made,
Okay.
and then my foot was over here. That's why you're
my
trying to pay footsies with me as usual. But they had and there's a pile of these snowballs, and people are getting hit by them, and you get points for that. One of those snowballs has the curling ball in it. You don't know which one, and that one
The
is.
curling
Could it
ball
be
is
the one
this
that's really big? Yeah.
You mean the one that's that big?
Well, they make a smaller ball.
Could it be the one that's not a perfect circle? It has a sort of oval shape.
I don't know. The point is that thing is going to hurt.
There's a
you know?
danger ball. in the mix.
There's a danger ball in there.
And I
yeah.
think each snowball's team would have to be different colors, so you know who's hitting.
Oh, it's dyed snow.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
kind of neat.
And it's 6-way.
Oh, the snow is colored.
Yeah, it's like we're Greece. We have a blue and white
Right.
striped snowball,
Yeah.
and then you get
And
splattered.
then we're team we're whatever yellow, and it's yellow. It looks like someone urinated in the ball.
yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
And maybe someone actually. Maybe
Maybe they
one
did this.
ball-
Maybe that's how they do it.
There's one ball that has poop in it.
Actually,
And that's the
oh, that's the danger ball. Actually,
No, there's a danger
because that's a
ball.
little safer in a way. You know what I mean? No one's gonna get seriously injured. They'll just maybe get some sort of sickness. Or
poop
something.
in their mouth.
Yeah, they'll just eat a little bit of poo and maybe throw up. It's not going to be.
Could that be an event unto itself? Maybe just. Do you guys think poop eating would be good?
The poop.
Like you
Olympics.
For
sort
the
of-
winter.
Yeah. You
It's frozen poop.
Feels like that's more of a summer sport.
yeah.
No, pee
Well, that's
stuff
piss
is all
drinking.
summer.
Yeah.
Summer. Poo is for winter.
It's
yeah.
winter.
Yeah.
Why not snowman making? Why can't some Olympic sports just be artistic?
That would be awesome.
Snowman
actually.
making
Yeah.
game.
And then kids could do it.
What about
Yeah.
angels?
And old
Oh,
people
snow
and all
angel.
angels.
Angels
can
in
do
the outfield, they call it. And they basically do snow angels.
How about angels in the outhouse?
snowfield? Angels in the outhouse. I like that.
Yeah.
They go poo.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah.
the people make snow angels and then they go poo. Or you make angels in poo.
And,
Again, that's
and
a
it's also
summer-
in a house.
That's a summer
No,
situation.
it's not. That's
I think.
easily a winter because I feel like in summer the heat is going to just
Melt
really
the snow, yeah.
It's going to it's going to
not
melt the
gonna-
poo. You know?
Right. It's not going to be firm enough to get that outline of the angel.
But then exactly. So
So there's a field of poop. That's what you're talking about.
field of poop.
I was just
Feel
saying,
the poop.
I'm trying to just play the same game as you guys are. I'm thinking about, people covered in shit, things like that. Olympics type humor.
Okay, hold on. You know what it is?
International stage type humor.
Imagine this. Bobsled, right?
Yep, into a bunch of.
Yes. Or just that it's just poo running down the thing,
Yeah.
Or maybe if someone gets their log and see how that can who can get the fastest log down the.
Doug's like, no.
You guys with the poo, man. Jeez.
Well, it
You
just
take existing pieces of the Olympics and you mash them up.
I had a
There's
cool
no-
idea. Now you're just like, how do you take a shit down the track?
what better object?
How about you poop while you're skiing?
What better you want to mash things up? What better object than poo to mash?
Yeah.
That's a mashable.
Doug, I'm
I-
sorry. I didn't mean to take the ball and run with it. I really thought that we were all speaking the same language here. I thought that you were naturally teeing me up to do shit-eating
I
comedy.
was teeing you up.
Yeah. TPing me up.
Yeah.
What is this, a shit-eating contest?
Okay, you want to hear another topic? Switch
Yeah.
gears
Yeah.
altogether. 55. Okay, we'll talk about this, and then I have a kind of a good story we can riff on, and we'll do that after dark.
Nice.
You guys want to stick around for after dark?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Surgeon stage names. This is something I thought about the other day.
Mhm.
Surgeons
Yeah.
and doctors don't. Actors have stage names, right? They change their name to be something kind of more catchy or something.
Yeah.
Why don't doctors do that? Like you're looking for a doctor. Why does it have to be? Brent, would you give a typical doctor's name?
Dr. Weintraub.
See, there you go. Around here, it would be like maybe an Armenian last name or a Korean last name or a Jewish last name, like. But why aren't they called like Steven Scissors or like You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
be like,
Scotty Scalpel.
Scotty Scalpel. Yeah. Like, that's the doctor. You're looking through these names, all these boring ass,
Yeah.
basic last names.
Yeah.
And you see one that's,
Stu Stethoscope.
yeah, Seth Stethoscope.
Seth
Or just
Seth Stethoscope. It's like impossible to say.
or it's just stethoscope.
Yeah, Seth the Scope.
Stethoscope.
Yeah.
Scope. Yeah.
The fuck
He's
out
a
of this way,
dentist.
bro.
Stethoscope. Yeah, Stethoscope.
Stethoscope.
There's
I am
also-
Dr. Stethoscope.
There's also the single name, like Prince or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's
yeah,
the
yeah.
surgeon just surgeon?
Just
Snips.
Just clamps.
What if
what if
the
you just
guy's
called
name is
like
Fred?
wait,
Oh, it's Fred. It's this- he's
well,
this
what's
guy.
the ultimate goal of
A surgeon.
if you want a doctor that's going to heal you? What if there's just a doctor called Dr. Health?
Yeah.
I don't know, Dr. Heal or something.
Wizard.
The heel.
Yeah.
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 I like the heel.
Fred is ready to see you now. Imagine
Dr.
that.
Fred.
Ooh.
Just not forget the doctor title. Just
He's
say it's
losing his
Fred.
doctor.
He still makes house calls.
He is a doctor. He's a definitely.
Fred is
an MD.
outside right
He's
now.
an incredible doctor.
He's an MD. He has it all, right? But he goes by Fred.
I think I like the Edge from YouTube. Just the health. A doctor that's just the
Yeah.
health, and he's bringing it.
And then there could be another one called Medicine Man.
Ooh.
Medicine Man.
I think that would be one of the first ones.
A dentist
Well,
named
that kind of smacks as like a medicine man from like a tribe,
Yeah.
like a shaman.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's not what you want.
Well,
That's
no, but
voodoo
you can,
stuff.
You can do play on that.
You want
not
something
good.
that has like steel and what, like disinfectant. You want more of that.
something modern
I
and sleek,
see.
sleek
Yeah.
and modern medicine.
Like Dr.
the cutting edge of medicine.
Mr. Medicine.
And maybe he
Mr.
like
Medicine.
puts poop in the patient or something. Or...
Mr. Meds. Well, how about
Meds.
how about Mad Meds?
That's good.
That's a good name for a weed company.
Yeah.
Or no, it's MedMen.
I would
Just
go to
Mad
I would go to a
Meds.
dentist
Wait,
named
how about-
Shinies or like an orthodontist named Straight.
Yeah, how about dentists? You don't
Yeah.
want any pain.
Pearly.
How about like
Pearly Joe.
Laughs.
Dr. Soft Fingers?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, to, for a
Yeah.
proctologist?
That's my proctologist.
Proctologist.
Yeah.
Dr. Little Fingers.
Yeah.
You want the smallest.
Tiny fingers.
You want the trust me, Dr. Little Fingers has the littlest fingers. When you get your rectal exam, it's got to be like you never felt a thing.
He's got the daintiest digits.
You don't want like
It's like
you don't
you
want
never-
the Jolly Green Giant going up there with his.
It's like a
finger.
mouse is fingering your anus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the
It's
way,
like you didn't even get an exam.
the Jolly Green Giant, he's not like an environmentalist, right? He's just big. He doesn't care about the environment.
He's just selling some beans, I think.
He speaks for the peas, and I think he's
Yeah.
dumb. I think he's not
He's
smart enough to.
stupid.
Well, he's jolly.
That-
That's
all
why.
jolly
That's why
people-
he's not.
Yeah.
He doesn't. Ignorance is bliss. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's why he's so jolly. Is he doesn't think too much.
He literally talks to like peas and beans all day. He's like, oh, but he's happy that he's selling them.
Yeah, he's like Aquaman for vegetables.
Yeah.
I like the beans. I'm Jolly Green.
They're very happy.
And he's like Lenny from Mouse and Men. He doesn't realize he's boxing them up and selling them to get
Mouse.
I like that you call it. I like you call it mouse and
Mouse and men.
mouse and man.
Yeah, whatever.
It's just
Yeah.
one mouse,
Mouse and Man.
but it's one mouse and many men. You know, it's like
Mouse and
which
men.
which
mouse in
which,
the corner.
which man gets the mouse?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I think by the
Mouse and
time
Man.
I am a little older, I'm not going to be able to form complete sentences. I say this all the time.
I like that though. That
So
was a-
much of my humor is accidentally doing that and then pretending I did it on purpose, but it is fully just a speech impediment.
I do that too sometimes. I like it.
Me too.
Mouse and men.
I do that all the time, and I prefer it.
I actually like that. That's how I talk.
All right.
But yeah.
Wait, we have a story to riff on, or did we blow past?
By the way, I saw a real life Jolly Green Giant once.
Really?
Yeah, in Berkeley, California, I saw this guy who was wearing all green. His skin wasn't green, but he was wearing all green. He was a big guy, and he was ordering some smoothie at this place. And the guy said, and then when his order
Ho,
was
ho,
ready,
ho. It's ho 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 Green Giant, right?
he didn't quite say that, but it still reminded me of the Jolly Green Giant. He just the guy said number 106 Blueberry Hill. He said it like that. Number 106 Blueberry Hill, and the Jolly Green Giant went bingo.
What are you talking about? What was he ordering?
Is Blueberry Hill the flavor of the
Smoothie.
I guess so, yeah.
Up on Blueberry Hill.
Something like that. Anyway, point is that this guy was wearing all green, and I just thought
Were
this
they
guy looked
like tattered and Like the Green
Yeah,
Giant.
did he have a sash?
Yeah, his things are kind
I
of
just
like.
remember my friend and I both saw him. We thought this guy looked like a Jolly Green Giant. We both thought he looked like Jolly Green Giant, straight up. So I'm just saying.
But he had no leave loincloth or kind of tree.
Yeah, doesn't he have like a loincloth situation?
Yeah.
made out of leaves.
Yeah.
You just
I
saw a
gotta
guy
look
with
up the
gout.
Green Giant.
You thought he was the Jolly Green
Saw a dead
Giant.
I
body.
gotta look up the Green Giant.
He's a charming little guy, or rather, quite large.
Big
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, big
You know,
fella.
what, imagine a Jolly Green Giant, extended sort of explanation story, a feature based on the Jolly Green Giant, how he'd be, an origin story, stuff like that. Think about those
I
things.
think you are onto something that the myth of the Jolly Green Giant is pretty untapped into, and I will say, Jack and the Beanstalk. Talk about dyslexia. It's literally the big giant and the beanstalk just fuse as one to be the Jolly Green Giant.
It's a mashup.
It's a mashup. Yeah.
He's a
just-
tree.
now
I mean,
you-
at the end of the day,
you
the
get
Jolly Green Giant is a tree.
You
Yeah.
get some poo in there, and we're ready to
We're talking
go.
about-
Then let's call it the Winter
We're
Olympics.
talking Chinese Winter Olympics,
Yeah.
2024.
Are you looking at like
I'm looking
his
at-
whole squad?
Look how it
There's a whole
evolved.
like McDonald's.
Oh, he used to hold
family.
like a pea pod.
Can I see?
Wait, he had a
Yeah.
red scarf at some point? That's not cool.
I like that.
I like the red scarf era.
Whoa,
look
he had a
at-
surfboard.
He just
for a
started
while.
off kind of didn't really look like much of a giant. And then
I love that he has a gun that shoots pea grenades.
look, he wears
He's actually
like
kind of skinny.
he wears a skirt.
a
Yeah, he's got like a.
It's
yeah,
kind of
He's
a
got a
sash.
sort of a.
It's a loincloth.
It's a Tarzan-esque type.
It's not
thing.
even a loincloth. It's just a straight up dress. Actually, it's a dress.
yeah. What's it
Wow.
called when a dress?
He wears a
has one
dress.
strip? Yeah.
So what?
That's fine.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, we actually don't even know what his gender is.
Yeah,
or
that's fine.
Their gender is.
Yeah, it just says
Just a
Green
giant.
Giant. It doesn't say
He doesn't necessarily.
Mr.
have-
Green
Yeah,
Giant.
He could
I
have
mean,
a vagina or
Carrots.
nothing.
Carrots actually fluctuate their sex to grow better. So
Yeah, they must do it for some reason.
Yeah.
Not just for fun,
So
not
he's
because
got a
they're
carrot.
expressing themselves.
but it changes all the time. No, the Jolly Green Giant, you lift up his skirt, is just a different vegetable every time, and it's a little mini game. It's
Yeah.
a tomato. Maybe
He got
a-
Blueberry Hill under there. He's got Blueberry
Okay, I'm gonna
Hill.
read the little Wikipedia intro. Yeah, it's one sentence for Green Giant, and Le Sieur, spelled Le Sieur in Canada, are brands of frozen and canned vegetables owned by B&G Foods. The company's mascot is the Jolly Green Giant, introduced in 1903.
1903.
Wow.
Amazing that he's wow.
Before World War One, they thought of
It's from Minnesota
Just after the Spanish-American War. Wow.
originally.
That makes sense.
beautiful, or tragic, rather.
Just before 9/11 too. It's crazy.
He's been around for 120 years.
He started out as a cryptid. He started out as a sort of local folk legend in
Yeah.
Minnesota, like basically an ape who would come and steal children and force feed them
Corn.
poisonous berries and
No,
things
he's
like
crypto.
that. Yeah, he's a crypto creature.
Okay, I guess we have to wrap up the main.
Let's plug these guys'
section.
things.
Absolutely. So, Pierce,
Yeah.
people are going to want to know more about you.
hmm
So please plug your social media or anything you wish.
Okay, you can follow me on Twitter. It's Cringe Genius, and then you can follow me on Instagram, which is PEACEY_P.
PCP.
hmm
Intense.
Edgy stuff.
Yeah.
That's intense, man.
That stuff is crazy.
Follow if
Because
you dare.
Pierce Campion.
That's right. My initials are PC, and then there's
Campion.
another P in there.
Right. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
And I am Wheels_Duncan, I think, on Instagram, and I think my Twitter is Wheelie Duncan. Pierce,
Mhm.
what do you know?
I think you're right.
Oh, and you guys have a
Yeah.
what is your comedy? It's okay.
No,
That's okay.
That's a sketch group that we both kind of are in.
What is
sometimes.
that?
No, that's okay. Is an Instagram.
No, that's okay.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
But we do a monthly show at the Elysian called Elektroschoktherapie, which is very hard to pronounce and remember and all that.
Yeah.
But
it don't matter.
It don't matter. It's a slideshow,
Don't matter. I did it the other night. It was packed.
and it was awesome.
Yeah.
Also, we're going to New York this weekend.
Yeah, come and see us in New York if you're in New York.
Sadly, this won't be until next week.
Why would you have us rush to come on, Doug?
We were in New York last weekend, and it was awesome. We saw amazing
So many
things.
fucking-
Thank you guys,
Guys, thank
so
you,
much
really,
for
for
Thanks for
having
coming
me.
coming out.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'll just retweet it on the Instagram or whatever
Beauty.
Yeah.
if you want.
No, but I guess the most important thing to plug would be our show, Elektroschoktherapie, which happens at the Elysian kind of once a month. So
Keep your eyes open for it.
Yeah.
And we'll see you on the court.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and watch my videos on YouTube, and follow me on YouTube, and comment. And
Yeah,
like and
the videos
subscribe
are good. What are
on
the
YouTube?
I like this one that you have pinned on your Twitter called The History of Math.
Yeah, I do this thing called Professor Pierce. He's like a creationist anthropologist who loves Christ and dinosaurs.
Yeah, that was good.
And thanks to the Poundcast team, which
That's
is
right.
Chloe Bonilla, Jack Birch,
And Jackie Montana.
and Jackie Mountain. Where can they find Jack Birch?
L.Bircho on Instagram.
And also thank you to Aaron Bruntgart behind the boards.
Thank you,
Aaron.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for riding us.
We're going to keep talking if you guys have time.
I have time. Yeah. This is the after dark hours.
Not yet, but we're about to.
And if you want to listen to this After Dark section, here's what you got to do. Go to patreon.com/poundcast, because this podcast is a user-funded entertainment corporation. And that's what keeps us chugging along, our Patreon subscribers. So
Do patrons get a little piece of the action?
do they get a piece of the
Yeah,
action?
do patrons get a little
Yeah, they
piece of the
get they get
action?
1% cash back on every
Ooh.
purchase.
Wow.
Ooh, and that's monthly?
Yeah. No, I don't. No, they don't. We get the action.
We get.
well, they
the
do get a
money.
piece of the action, but not in a monetary
Yeah, but
sense.
the way they
Yes.
get,
Oh, well,
yeah, they
it's
get
weird
these.
that your mind went there to
They
money.
get bonus material.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's the
Yeah.
action they get. They're gonna get now that we're having this great conversation.
They don't just.
We're
get a
gonna talk
piece.
about this funny thing I got thinking.
They don't just get a piece of the action; they get all the action.
I'm gonna talk about this guy
Let's
Okay.
go.
that I saw at my yoga class the other night,
All right. Well, look.
and he was weird. And I'll tell you about how.
He came in the room with
And
a
if you want to
knife.
listen to it, patreon.com/poundcast.
All right. My name is Brent Weinbach,
My name is DJ Doug Pound.
and thank you for listening. Good night.
Peace.
Doug and Brent talking to each other. Doug and Brent, what will they talk about today? Doug and Brent are talking to some pimples. Doug and Brent will talk to their friends, and Doug and Brent talking on the Poundcast.